Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, so today we're here at Oakland Cemetery. We're going to explore here, and this is actually the burial site of the author of Gone with the Wind, Margaret Mitchell. So we're going to go over there and visit her grave site as well. We're going to also travel and take you guys over to her house. We won't be able to go inside, but I'll take you around her house and that you guys can see what the outside of her house looked like. It's pretty cool. I pulled up some pictures on YouTube or on Google on that. So with that being said, this actually has a, as you can see right here, Margaret Mitchell's buried here, as well as a famous golfer. It also has the Confederate and Union soldiers here. So we're going to be taking a tour through this and trying to see what kind of things that we can discover. And then while we're down here in Atlanta touring around, I don't know yet, hopefully we can maybe stop by the Blair Cliff Mansion and see if we can explore. So that, with that being said, I just hope that you guys enjoy these videos that I post, and make sure you guys hit that like button, that subscribe. Yeah, with that being said, let's just go in and have fun and explore and see what we can discover. These are...
Oh, wrong one. It said Mitchell.
Yeah. It's pretty though.
Yeah.
I see something. Oh, wow, what's this?
That's that thing that Mo went to one time. That thing said they're buried on the ground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Jasper N. Smith, born in Walton something. Ken, come here.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still don't understand how they do that. They bury them underneath the ground.
Yeah.
Martin Mitchell, blah 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 blah.
Here you go. Alright, you guys. So we have found Margaret Mitchell's grave. A little bit about it is she's the author of the Gone with the Wind. Read a little bit about her. She was actually killed in Atlanta by a drunk driver. So her life was cut short, but not before she was able to make a great movie. If you guys haven't seen Gone with the Wind, I would recommend go and check it out. It's a great movie, great history in there. It has a little bit to do, a lot of similarity with the Civil War. So yeah, with that being said, let's just continue going on through this cemetery, because there is a Confederate section as well in the cemetery of the Civil War. So with that being said, let's continue seeing what else we can discover in this very historical cemetery here in Atlanta. But yeah, just, it's sad to see this. And then right here on the right hand side, that's her husband who passed. So he was born in Kentucky. She was born in Georgia. So it's always it would be kind of cool to see how they crossed paths and was able to unite with one another and have a great life that they had together. But I'm so glad that I was able to visit this today. My wife, on the other hand, she's a big fan of Gone with the Wind. So I figured I'd come out here and take a tour of the cemetery and show her the gravesite of Margaret Mitchell. I'm going to stop by and show my wife her house. Yeah, with that being said, we're just going to continue exploring as much as we can today while the day is still young. But let's go ahead and see what else this wonderful cemetery has to offer. It's really beautiful. Do you? Is it? Come on, Ken. Try them on your shirt.
I don't want to wear. I want your shirt.
Ken, stop.
I found.
Wow, he was the only doctor who bravely remained during the burning of Atlanta in 1864 and was responsible for saving the Atlanta Medical College, now Emory. That is awesome. This dude right here is very famous. Okay, here. He was a doctor.
Hey, baby, here's the Confederate. Slave quarter.
Slaves?
Yeah. All right, you guys. So I'm here at the Confederate Memorial Cemetery at Oakland. So we're going to take a look at some of these young men and women that lost their lives fighting for our freedom. So let's go ahead and begin looking at this very historical moment in our time of history. Oh man, it's so sad being here,
I see that.
seeing all these men and women.
One side's for the Confederate, the other side's for the.
Yeah, I've seen that.
That's crazy. I can't believe that. Wow. Who the hell does that?
I, I, I couldn't tell you. Yeah, it's still graffiti. I can see red paint on it.
Seriously? How did they get over there?
I don't know.
Look, there's a little tombstone sitting up by itself. There's
Who's this poor guy?
all in the midst of all this crap. Who is it?
Doesn't say. Yeah, it got vandalized.
How did they manage to do that?
I don't know.
The gates are closed. What?
Why would they do something stupid like that?
Here.
Red paint?
Pink.
All right, so guys, we're here at Oakland Cemetery. I'm very disappointed because here's a tomb of the unknown Confederate soldiers that was wrongfully graffitied.
It's mine.
It was wrongfully graffitied, but it's all right. I mean, a lot of people got to understand though that even though that we're going through the times that we're going through, there's no reason to vandalize or damage other people's property. Even if it is soldiers that fought in the Civil War, they could not help themselves what they had to do. It's part of life. Sometimes you are put in a position to do things you don't want to do, and sometimes you just have to accept it and move on. And that's what we need to do today. Instead of damaging things, let's teach our kids the right way of going and how, color is not color shouldn't be an option. But damaging things is not doing anything but damaging everybody. Because now kids can't learn, they can't study, because everything that has to do with the Civil War is considered to be wrongful now. And that's why I go out with my family to discover the Civil War history, because unfortunately the Civil War happened. We can't control that. But with that being said, we have to just teach our kids that racism and damaging property is not right. That all lives matter. That we're all children of God. But doing this is uncalled for, and all it does is it teaches our kids that it's okay to vandalize. And we don't want kids to be out there vandalizing properties, because also when you vandalize properties, it makes myself as well as my fellow subscribers not be able to go to locations to tour, to document, to film, to even take photos of these places, because when people go on there and they vandalize these things, when they go on there and they vandalize these things, then they start putting no trespassing. You know what I'm saying? So it makes it harder for us to go on. Then we got to start calling, and then we got to start um, getting permission and doing all these other things, and ultimately having to pay money out of our pocket to just go on some kind of property. So with that being said, I just hope that you guys understand where I'm coming from. But I do love you guys. I love giving you guys this content, but it really does upset me that this has been vandalized, because in all honesty, we all could have had grandparents or grandparents or somebody down our family history that was in the Civil War. So like, how would they feel if they knew what our society is doing today? you know but with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and hope you guys enjoyed this tour through Oakland Cemetery, and getting to see Margaret Mitchell's cemetery. That was really neat. We're gonna go and visit her house, the outside of it, and then possibly go down to the Blair Cliff Mansion if we have time. But with that being said, just make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe to my channel, and I love you guys.
Done.
So here we are, you guys. We are arriving at Margaret Mitchell's house. What do you think of it, babe? Huh?
Pretty.
Huh?
House. Pretty. I like it. What time is it? Oh, it's past 9.
Tickets and gift shop. That's pretty though. Huh? Yeah. You want me to try to take a picture of it?
You want to?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Do it. Do it.
Did you see this back here, babe? It's got a big back porch back here.
Yeah.
Would you want to tour the inside of it?
Yeah.
They got a gift shop too.
You see the big one? That one and that one.
And this must be where they do it.
So here we are. We are at this was actually the home of Margaret Mitchell, who was the author of Gone with the Wind. So this is a pretty fascinating home. I'll be making a video very soon though. I'm gonna see if maybe if we can film inside when me and my wife decide to take a tour of the inside of the house. Hopefully they'll allow us to film in there. But if not, I'll be sure to bring you guys some pictures of inside the building as well. And yeah, so this is really beautiful. It's a lot of, looks like a lot of space and a lot of windows. What do you think, babe?
I like it. It's nice. I like it a lot.
For me,
Hey, Ken Ken.